Hello and welcome to HERU Yoga for the Blind. My name is Hannah and I will be guiding you through this short yoga sequence. I am so happy to welcome you to this, today, slightly different yoga session. Before you get started, please ensure that you have enough space around you to move and/or someone with you who can support you and your safety as you move through this practice. Today's session is a breathing-focused class, which you can practice sitting down on the floor or a chair. You do not need to take off your socks today, unless you really feel like it, and you can practice it in your everyday clothes. However, there are a few things that you might want to bring with you for comfort. A blanket, a thicker pillow or meditation cushion, or a kitchen chair if you prefer to practice seated upright rather than on the floor. A quick note, breath work can at times be a little bit more challenging than we initially anticipate. Therefore, be kind and patient with yourself. If your mind wanders throughout these exercises, know that this is absolutely normal and nothing to be concerned about. Should the whole session be just that little bit too much to start with, you can finish the session at any time and slowly work yourself up to doing the whole session by repeating it regularly and patiently. It will get easier with practice and time. Lastly, as always, you are the expert when it comes to your body. So should you feel like you need to shift the position you are working in or maybe take a moment to reset between breathing exercises, please feel free to do so. If you are experiencing some discomfort, this can be an indicator that you might want to adjust the pose, but it does not mean that you cannot practice it. Should you, however, work with an injury as always or experience pain, please stop or ease off. Pain is never something you should or want to work through. But now, enough with the talking, let's get you started. Find a comfortable seat. If you are practicing on the floor, you might want to sit against the wall or maybe the back of your couch or bed frame. Grab your cushion or a meditation cushion and find a comfortable cross-legged seat. Should you practice on a chair, scoot to the edge of the seat so that you can lengthen your spine and your feet can touch the floor. You can place the cushion between you and the back of the seat for extra support for your lumbar, your lower spine. If you have a blanket and it is a bit fresh where you are, you can place the blanket on top of your shoulders and wrap it nicely around you. Then, no matter whether you're seated on the floor or on a chair, with both hands, grab your right upper thigh. Lift your right sitting bone off the seat or cushion, roll your thigh towards the middle. Now move the thigh bone and the sitting bone back in space and then place it back down onto the seat or cushion. Then repeat exactly the same thing on the other side. With both hands, grab your left upper thigh, lift your left sitting bone off the seat, cushion, and roll your thigh towards the middle. Now move the thigh and the sitting bone back in space and place it back down onto the seat and/or your cushion. Your sitting bones root now firmly into the floor or the seat, and the crown of your head floats up to the sky. Relax your jaw by gently opening your lips, and allow your shoulders to relax down and away from your ears. Place both hands onto your thighs with the palms looking up to the ceiling. And even with little to no vision, close your eyes here in order to give your muscles around the eyes some rest, to bring your attention to your inner physical landscape. Take now a deep inhale, and then a big sigh out. Let everything go. Repeat. Deep inhale, and a big sigh out. And one last one. Deep inhale, and a big sigh out. Now come back to your natural breath and take a moment to notice your breathing pattern here. As you do this, gently open and close your palms in coordination with your breath. Inhale, open your palms. Exhale, gently close the palm. Open the palm gently as you inhale and close the palm gently as you exhale. Continue to do just this in your own time for 1 minute. Then relax your palms and place them into one another into your lap. You may have noticed that one action is slightly longer than the other. Now, in order to even out your breath, start extending the one that is shorter to match the other one. Do so until you find an even and gentle breathing pattern. Once you have found an even breath, place both hands onto your lower ribs. Allow your breath to flow deeply into the bottom of the lungs. Here, it is not about increasing the intensity of the inhale, but rather to soften into it. Feel your ribs and abdomen naturally and gently expanding as you inhale. Feel them gently soften as you exhale. Continue here with this for a few moments. And again, it's not about breathing in deeper, but to do so more mindfully. Then, on your next inhale, move your hands to the side of the lower rib cage. Guide your breath into your hands here. Feel the expansion to the side on your inhale. Feel the softening on the exhale. Also, take a few moments here. Now, move your hands, either palms or back of the hands, to your lower ribs at the back. Guide your breath into your hands here. And feel the expansion of the lower ribs in the back as you inhale. Feel the softening as you exhale. Take a few moments here. Now release your hands back onto your knees and or thighs and visualize this as a 360 breath, wrapping from the front to the side to the back. Inhale into the bottom front lung to the side, to the back. Exhale from the back to the side, to the front. Keep repeating this pattern a few times. Inhale into the bottom front, to the side, to the back. Exhale from the back to the side, to the front. Now, in this last part of this breathing exercise, we are coming to something called box breath, which is a calming and soothing breathing technique, where you will inhale, exhale, and hold the breath in equal measure. And your breath will be even, calm, and steady. Start simple. Breathe in for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. Breathe in for a count of 4. And breathe out for a count of 4. Then breathe in for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. Breathe in for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. And hold for a count of 4. Now continue with this pattern of inhale, pause, exhale, pause. As you do this, you can imagine following the lines of the square for each of these actions. Inhale for 4, pause for 4, exhale for 4, pause for 4. Continue with this breathing for the next few minutes, and should you get lost during this exercise, simply restart. Then slowly come back to your natural breathing. Feel the ease with which the breath now flows through the whole of your body. And take a few moments here. Simply breathe. Then, on your next inhale, float your arms up to the sky, bring the palms of the hands together, and gather them in front of your heart. Bring your awareness back into the room. Notice the sounds around you near and far. Notice the connection to the floor beneath you. Then let's finish our practice with a few words of gratitude. Let's say thank you to our body for carrying us through this practice, for supporting us and our loved ones every day, and for always giving us a home. With love and respect. Thank you for practicing and breathing with me today.